Hello friends, welcome back to my channel, and in this tutorial we are going to see about Arduino I2c communication. Okay, so we'll have two Arduinos and we'll be seeing how we can set up a master slave serial communication in this tutorial. Okay, so what we will be doing is we'll have two Arduino Unos and we'll be creating a communication. So from one Arduino, if we give some input, the output should be received in another Arduino. Okay, so why this is benefit is like if you need to use more pins, or if you want to have more pins used for Arduino, we can communicate. Like in our tutorial, what we will do is we will have a push button set up in Arduino 1. Okay, and if you press the push button here, that information will be passed into the second Arduino, and that will be read from there, and will be lighting an LED in the Arduino 2. Okay, so that is what we will be doing in this tutorial. Okay, so before I get into that practical part, so if you are new to my channel or if you haven't subscribed to my channel, kindly subscribe, like this video, share and comment. So if you see, like, this is the Arduino documentation for master slave setup. Okay, so as I said, we'll have two Arduinos, and to make it I2c connection, we will connect to the A5 pins and A4 pins, okay, and the ground between two Arduino boards. Okay, so this is the documentation here, so you can go through it. I will link this documentation in my video description. Okay, and if you see why this is beneficial is it can be helpful to set up two or more Arduino boards to share information with each other. Okay, so that is called this I2c synchronous serial protocol. Okay, that's what we are going to use here, and we'll be using a wire library to get this. Okay, and to do this, what we need is we need to Arduino board some wires. Okay, and how the circuit before we connect this push button or LED to make this I2c connection, what you need to do is, as I said, we need to connect the A5, which is the clock pin, okay, and the A4, which is the data or SDA pin, between two Arduino and the ground. Okay, so then we'll have this I2c connection set up. Okay, so let's get into the practical part. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get an Arduino board here. Okay, I'm also going to get another one. Okay, let me make this screen a little bit smaller. Okay, and now what we need to do is we need to connect these pins. Okay, so I'm going to connect A5 pins first. Okay, we need to connect the A4 pins as well. Okay, then we need to connect the ground. Okay, so this is the basic setup for this I2c connection. Okay, so once you do this, you have the I2c connection set up. Okay, so now what we need to do is we need to make use of this connection into the actual setup what we want to do. So as I said, what I will be doing is I'll be connecting a push button from here, and when I press this, the LED connector on the Arduino 2 will be lit. Okay, so for that we need to make the circuit first, then we have to do the coding as well. Okay, so let me use a push button. Okay, so I'm going to use a push button here. Okay, let me make this connection. Okay, so I will connect this pin to the 5 volt. Okay, and let me connect the ground. So let me add a resistor first. Okay, here, and let me connect the ground here. Okay, change this to black. So it's just show to ground as black, okay, and 5V as red. And I'm going to use this pin A0 for collecting the value from this push button, okay. And let me set the resistor to somewhere like 220 ohms. Okay, so we are done from that part. Okay, now let me add a LED on this other side. Okay, let me add an LED here. Okay, and I'm going to connect the anode to the pin 13. Okay, and let me add a resistor in between the ground. Okay, I'm going to set 220 ohms for the resistor. Okay, let me connect these pins and to the ground. Okay, it should be black. Okay, I think we are done with the connection. Okay, so as you can see, what I want to do is when I press the push button here, it should let the LED over here. Okay, now if I go to the coding part, okay, if I change to text, okay, now on the right side you see something different. Okay, there are two Arduino boards showing here. Okay, so previously we used to have only just one, right, because we have one board in our circuits. Now we have a I2c connection, we have two boards, so we need to write the code in the both Arduino boards, and we have to upload it to the both one. Okay, so let's start doing the coding. Okay, so the first thing what we need to do is we are going to use a library for this, so that's called wire.h library. So we need to include that in the both code, so I'm going to use that into the both section. Okay, I'm going to include that first. Okay, so let me go to Arduino I again. Okay, so I have included this. Now the next part is I want to use pin A0 as a push button, right? So I want to set that, so I'm going to use int push button equal to A0. Okay, in the void setup, what we need to do is we need to start something called wire.begin. Okay, then only this communication will start, and we also need to set this pin mode for this push button. Okay, since it's a push button, it's an input, because we need to read what's the value coming from it. Okay, so I just want to set as input. Okay, I also want to set int x. Okay, I will set it as 0. Why? Because I'll be using this value x to read the value from this push button. Okay, so because of that I just set it as it. So let me just remove this. Okay, inside the void loop, the first thing what we need to do is we have started this wire.begin in the setup. Now we need to transmit the value from here. Okay, so it should be wire.transmission. Let me just double check it. Okay, it should be wire.begin transmission. Okay, and we should give a value something here. It can be anything, so but we need to use the same thing in the other Arduino. Okay, so wire.begin transmission, that means now we are transmitting it. Okay, so we are transmitting it. So now what we need to transmit, I'm just going to capture the value of the push button here. So digital read. Okay, push button. Okay, so now the X will have the value from this push button, whether it's pressed or not, right? So that will be there. Okay, and now what we need to do is we need to write this. Okay, so it should be wire dot write, just more write. Okay, and the X value I want to write it, and the next one would be wire dot end transmission. Okay, so what here we are doing is we are just only writing this value from this Arduino to the other one, right? So that's why we are just ending it with there. Okay, So let me put a small delay as well. Okay, delay for half a second. Okay, so I think this part is done. Okay, we started the wire dot begin and we are beginning the transmission. Okay, and this value of x based on the action from push button will be returned. So and we are ending the transmission. Okay, so that is done on this Arduino 1. And now if you go to Arduino 2, we need to read this value from x value here, and then we have to take some action on the pin right where the LED is connected. Okay, again here we have included this wire.h. Okay, so now I want to set the pin LED pin. Okay, so it should be LED equal to 13, right? So we have set this to 13. Okay, and inside the void setup we need to begin the wire activity as we did it for the here, right? So we have a wire dot begin, right? Same thing we have to do it here as well. Okay, it should be wire dot begin, but here we are going to make it as 1. Okay, because here if you see we have given this name as transmission 1, right? So this is for Arduino 1. So we are doing this in the void setup here, so we can connect to the previous Arduino. Okay, and this pin mode for pin LED. Okay, it should be pin LED, it should be output. Okay, and before that I also want to add another 2 more things. Okay, there is something called wire on receive. So on receiving event. Okay, so this is needed because this activity has to be started in void setup, and we are also just setting up a serial begin. So it's not mandatory. If you need, you can do it. If you want to put some output. Okay, so if you don't want it, you can just remove that as well. Okay, because in our case we are not writing anything to the serial part. Okay, so we can just remove that. So in the void loop I'm just going to put a small delay. Okay, will be small second. Okay, so now we need to create another function over here. Okay, so it's called the void receive event. Okay, and int how many. Okay, that's what it's called here. So this is for I2c connection. So we are going to put our content inside this. Okay, so you can make a note of this. Okay, there are other ways to do it as well, so I'm just using in this way. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I also want to set integer x here. Okay, so I'm going to set 0 over here for that as well. Okay, and I'm going to read x. Okay, x should be wire dot read. Okay, because I'm going to read the x from the previous Arduino, right? So if you see here I have written x, so wire dot write. So that value I'm going to read it here. Okay, so x equal to wire dot read. So based on the value of x, so I want to control the LED, right? So I'm going to use a if here. Okay, so if x equal 1, then I want to have the LED lit, right? So I'm going to tell digital write. The pin is a pin LED, right? Equal high. Pin LED high, right? And else. So if it's low means we have to have a digital write pin LED low. Okay, so let me just copy this part and let me put inside here, and let me put low. Okay, so I think we are done. So what we are doing is we are receiving the events from the previous Arduino, and we are reading that value into x, and if x equal to 1, we are making sure that LED is high, right? And if it's low, then it's low, right? so let me try to run the simulation. Let's see what it does. Okay, so there is something. Okay, so it's in digital, right? Okay, so it should be digital, right? Okay, let me start again. Okay, what we have, some other message. Okay, I think one thing is that it's going to be in transmission. Okay, it's capital T. Okay, I think it's running. Okay, so because of the previous case, I think it was still showing it in the red. Okay, so let me run it again. So let me try to press the push button. Yep, you can see the light is getting lit, right? If I press the push button here, you can see that, right? You see that it's getting lit here, and if once I remove the button, it's getting no, it's off, right? So actually, you see this communication is happening. Whatever we pressing here, it's getting transferred to here. Okay, so that's what it's happening. So this is the code we have written already. So it's reading from the Arduino 1 and it's getting output to the Arduino 2. Okay, so this is a pure example. I just wanted to show like how the I2c connection happening. You can see how the transfer is happening from one Arduino to other Arduino. Okay, this will be very beneficial for a lot of your tutorials. Okay, we will be creating more tutorial using this. We may be using PIR sensor and other topics. Okay, so now the benefit is, as I said, you have a lot more pins to use. You can use these pins and these pins from both Arduinos, and we can add more devices into it, and you can communicate between each other. Okay, so that's the main purpose of this, and it's a really useful feature of master slave setup. Okay, I hope you are able to understand this. So I have shown the whole each code. Okay, so the benefit of using the include dot wire dot h, right? And we are also using wire dot begin as process in the void setup. We are transmitting it using wire dot begin transmission, and wire dot end transmission to and the transmission we are writing using wire dot write. So there are some new commands which you are learning in this, right? So there is something called wire dot on receive event, right? And there is also something called void receive event, right? In how many. Okay, so this is one way to do it. I think there are other multiple ways of doing this as well, but this is a much simpler way to do it. Okay, so I think this is all I wanted to show you. So I'm sure this tutorial is informative for you. Okay, and thank you for watching. Kindly subscribe to my channel, like this video, share and comment.